Hey class, welcome to your IV portion of the curriculum, and we will be going over your IV warmers or your fluid warmers as well as your rapid infusers. This one is going to be specifically about blood warmers, and there are a couple things you will need to complete the whole set, and all of it is right here. So without further ado, we'll get into it. First thing you're going to need is you're going to need your normal saline. And it's important to have normal saline if you're mixing it with blood, because everything else like lactated ringers or plasmolite has calcium in there and it could clot the blood. Next, you're going to need your warmer tubing, followed by your Y tubing, your long extension, your three-way stopcock, and your T-piece. First thing we're going to do is we're going to hang our normal saline. This says 0.45, but usually 0.9 is the saline of choice. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on our pole. Next, we need to initial, time, and date our fluid. So I'm going to initial, put the time, which is 2109 or 909, and the date, which is April 3rd, 2026. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going ahead and take my label, put it on our fluid bag, set it right there, and move to the next. Next thing I want to do is I want to take my fluid warmer tubing, which is a circle here, and I want to connect it into our fluid warmer. The one we're working with today and the one we're going to be working with in the class is going to be our level 1 hotline fluid warmer. So you want to take these two holes right here, line them up with the holes in our warmer, and you want to make sure that it fits in there nice and snug. So once you feel that little pop, you know that you're in there. The reason why you need to make sure it's snug is because A, it's going to alarm if it's not, and B, there's going to be water leaking out if it's not. So that's good to go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect our three-way stopcock to our tubing. So we're going to take our three-way stopcock, go ahead and take off our cap from our tubing. And we're doing this aseptically. This on there, good to go. So now our stopcock's on. The next thing we're going to put on is our long extension. So we're going to take our long extension piece, open it up, take our three-way stopcock, take off cap, connect our long extension piece right here. The last thing we need to connect to the patient end is going to be our T-piece. So we're going to take our T-piece, open it up, and connect it at the distal end of our line. So we're going to take it off, cap it here, put it on, then we can sit it down. So the patient line portion that goes into the patient is good to go. Next, we need to hook up our top piece. So I'm going to take my blood wide, then what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and separate it like so. I want to take the bottom portion of the blood wide tubing and connect it to the top of the warmer tubing. Take this off, make sure we're doing this aseptically, cap it in, we're good to go. Next, I'm going to go ahead and run it out. And what I want to do is I want to clamp one of these ends. So the end that I'm going to clamp is going to be used later for usually like your RBCs or your colloids. So your RBCs or your FFPs. So that one I want to clamp. This is the one that we're going to be using to spike in the bag. So what you're going to do is you're going to leave this one clamped as well. And what we're going to do is spike our bag, and we want to turn on our fluid warmer. And how you know it's on and running, you're going to have a green light right here, and then you're also going to see the fluid running through the coil. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start our the running the fluid. So it's important that we make this chamber that we fill halfway of it up with the saline. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let our fluid inside the chamber I'm gonna fill it up about halfway. And now you're going to see the fluid run through the tubing. Make sure all the air bubbles are out, and it's good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and clamp it here, and then put our cap back on. And that there is how you set up